inside is not for the faint of heart. A little furniture moving inside, if you know what I mean. That's just part of it.
Here's the starting group for Houston. At the guard positions, Van Fleet in green. Alperen Şengün out there with Amen Thompson. And it's Brooks in its small forward.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
And Booker puts up a deep three. Thompson with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
And here's KD for three. Rockets with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Thompson that time on the assist from Van Vliet.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other. Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Durant with the steal.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy two if the defense wasn't there.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Suns have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in. Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
To the middle, and stolen by Şengün. Pass to Thompson. Driving inside. Out to Brooks. Shoots the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. He told me that Şengün won't be easy to contain. He pointed to his passing ability and said they can run their offense through him whether he's in the post or at the top of the key. He added his scoring, and he presents a unique challenge. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
Booker with one of the most effortless strokes you'll ever see.
Blocking foul called on Devin Booker. First personal foul.
Royce O'Neal's checked in for Phoenix. Jones comes in for Beal. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Thompson sets the pick for Van Vliet. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Loses his grip and clanks the alley-oop jam. Booker with it. Now Green defending.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Thompson with the bucket. 11 points from Amen Thompson.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Houston leading by 5 and always hovering around the 50, 40, 90 mark. Kevin Durant is both prolific and Greg efficient.
And Kevin, you want to talk about guys in this league who make winning plays time and time again. KD is right at the top of that list.
And it's the Suns with the ball. The Rockets making the shot.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
So for the Suns, Mason Plumlee's checked in for Nick Richards. Grayson Allen comes in for Kevin Durant. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Booker. And then for Houston, Şengün's checked in for Jabari Smith. Tari Eason comes in for Dylan Brooks. And Cam Whitmore's subbed in for Fred VanVleet. And finished off by Beal.
Speeding in and lifting off. What a slam by Beal.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. 6-point lead.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Ibo Şengün with 1 on the clock.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Rockets, guys.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows? But they're already in a great position to win this one.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. The wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Royce O'Neal is out there with Plumlee, and it's Jones in at the one.
For a sharpshooter like Beal, those corner threes, they're easy money.
Greg in the process to bring in all their stars. The Suns don't have a lot of ways to add players in the near future.
Yeah, they don't control their draft picks for the next few years. That was part of the price for Beal and Durant. They'll have to be very shrewd to add rotation pieces to help them win.
O'Neal finds Allen, just 5 to shoot. Here's Beal. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Beal's got 5 points now this quarter.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And a wide open look for Whitmore. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 4 assists in the game. Suns trail by 12. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And this one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do.
Now here's Plumlee. Nothing on the board. Jones in the post, guarded by Holiday. Beal from long range. The Rockets pull it in. Thompson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Right wing. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
He's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
And here's Booker from the arc. And again, it's the Suns missing.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double come. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Green in for Jabari Smith. Durant, that's good.
No hesitation from the swingman. Durant has such confidence shooting off the catch. Tremendous.
Thompson outside. From deep. And it's Durant with the rebound. Suns trail by 15. Pass to Plumlee. Driving the lane. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
At his size, KD is able to see the floor so well, and it helps him make passes just like that.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. The Rockets with another miss. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And Booker just dominates in such an effortless fashion. The game comes naturally to him.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn. Smith checked in for the Rockets.
Substitution on the court.
51 seconds left to play here in the half.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Rockets have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And he can't hit the second. RJ, the Rockets don't just have young talent. They have elite young talent.
Yeah, you can have all the high draft picks in the world. That doesn't mean you're going to hit on the right guys. But Houston, they certainly have.
Gets it down to single digits. Durant's got 6.
And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient from there. And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Now here's Durant. He has 6. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Van Vliet kicks to Thompson. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target. Thompson's got 12 now in this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
34.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Running the wings, they'll go with Green and Brooks. Alperen Şengün out there with Thompson. And it's Van Vliet into the point guard position. Now here's Durant. Back to Beal. And it's Dunn in the corner. 5 to shoot. No good with the triple. Rockets leading by 8. And Thompson kicks to Brooks. Launches it. The shot by Thompson, no good. Sun shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Shoots it up. And KD the bucket on the assist from Beal. And that's 11 points for Kevin Durant. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And Kevin Durant, one of the top 10 scorers in league history. And RJ still going strong.
And he does it with efficiency, Kevin. Takes great shots, and he's incredibly accurate. And if he doesn't have a look, he's a willing passer.
For the tie, another 3 for Phoenix.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Traps in the tray.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Another 3 for Phoenix.
What a ruthless move by Durant, dealing a big blow to the opponent's morale with that three-point answer.
Here's Thompson, and he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Now here's Durant. 20 points for him. The Rockets pull it in. Van Vliet with it. Out guarded by Booker. They kick it out to Green. No good on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to Durant. Back to Booker. Stolen by Van Vliet. And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Booker the pass to Durant. Field gets a wide open look. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Durant's got his third assist on the night. And with the score of the Suns, you know, Greg, you never know who is going to initiate the offense for him.
And that can cause problems at times, Kevin. Can run you into issues keeping the ball moving. Turnovers can be their Achilles heel as well.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game. And it's so much easier said than done. But now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Two open that time. Made it look too easy.
3-point field goal.
Thompson's got 40 points.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those because if you get up too close at the arc, Almond will blow right by you.
Now here's Booker. 14 points for him. Outside for Durant. Booker looking around. Back to KD. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. Booker, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Thompson against Dunn. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Pass to Booker. Lets it go with a 3. Beyond the arc. Oh, Booker from way outside.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Team putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
No good from Durant. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
And stolen by Dunn. Jones. And good that time. Jones has got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, tooth and nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Phoenix Suns. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
He takes quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. So with Durant sitting on the bench. This is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got Devin Booker. O'Neal is out there with Dunn. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Plumlee in its center. They get it again. O'Neal dishes to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Fades back. Yep, right through the net. Booker's got 19 points.
Just what he does. Booker getting buckets.
Thompson for the triple. Nailed from three-point land. Thompson's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Big three right there, especially at this point in the game.
Outside, Jones. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker outside. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him. It doesn't go for him.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
And Booker kicks to Jones. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
So for the Suns, Nick Richards. He's checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal, and Bradley Beal subbed in for Tyus Jones. And then for Houston, Şengün's checked in for Steven Adams. Brooks comes in for Tari Eason. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Whitmore. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. VanVleet finds Thompson. Now, here's Şengün. Now Thompson. Driving in, and Thompson slams it home.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
Booker the pass to Beal. Good. Nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 3 assists in the game.
ICE. Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
We can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground.
Pass to Dunn. And Booker kicks to Dunn. The fadeaway, and he swishes it right through. Booker's got 4 this quarter.
Check out Booker rising to meet the challenge. He wants so badly to deliver for his team.
Out to Brooks. Jacks up a 3. Hands it from downtown. And the Rockets lead by 2.
Well, Brooks is always working hard for this team. And here it pays off with a huge basket.
Stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Durant with it. Picked up by VanVleet. No good from Booker.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Thompson from long range. Drills it from outside. Thompson's got 54 points.
As he gets more comfortable in unlocking his potential, we'll see Green get more comfortable in moving the ball.
Knocked away. Durant with the steal. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Booker with no one around. Pass to KD. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight.
They needed points, and KD comes through. Who else did you expect?
VanVleet passes to Şengün. And here they come. Here's Booker. Ooh, Booker glides in to finish the break.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with
absolutely no fear. He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Thompson sets the pick for Green. Thompson kicks to Van Vliet. Cranes it from downtown.
Great poise from Van Vliet there, shrugging off the pressure and just taking that shot.
Booker dishes to KD. Back to Booker. Out to the right wing. Richards passes to Durant. Over Şengün. They get the rebound. Booker in the corner. Pass to Durant. Puts up a deep three. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Rockets ball.
Here's Thompson. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Oh, my.
Good on the three-point shot.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Here's Thompson. It's good. So we see the Rockets get the win here. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when
offense through their bigs.
BA, over the years, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
And now Dallas' starting group. Kyrie Irving out there with Thompson. Then it's Washington. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Davis in at the four-man position. Now here's Davis. Thompson passes to Washington. Fires for three. He buries it from three.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside Durant. Fires the three. Gafford grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Three-pointer. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
All right, Doris, what's kind of an unsung stat you appreciate about the Suns lineup?
Wow, they are so gifted offensively, so I'd have to say very good at getting to the free throw line. That's important. Very good at baiting defenders and putting your opponent into the bonus. That's big. Attacking into coverage. They get to spend plenty of time at the free throw line. It's an underrated advantage, BA.
Now here's Irving. Gets the three ball to go.
Well, we know Kyrie is one of the outstanding shot takers and makers in this league.
Here's Durant. Thompson pulls it in.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
The three from Washington. Offensive rebound. Irving for three. Knocks down the long J. Irving's got 6.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
For three, Booker. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Irving for three. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Kyrie Irving is capable of going shot for shot.
From deep three-point range. Thompson pulls it in.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Davis. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Another one falls for Dallas.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string. You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Irving, the pass to Washington.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Davis against Durant. Davis can't hit.
Good idea with the fadeaway, but the defense was just all over it.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Booker can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Beal. And Dallas with a change here, too. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Irving. The three from Washington. He's off on that one. Here's Gafford. Nice move. Jones grabs the board. Suns trail by 8. Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, BA.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Durant surveying the D from the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Durant's got his second bucket on the night.
How competitive is Kevin Durant? You make a three, I'll make one right in your eye.
Thompson fires from way outside. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Outside Durant. 4-3. That doesn't go either for Durant. Dallas leading by 8. Thompson outside. Thompson with another miss. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Puts up a deep three. They get it back. Richards, the pass to Durant. That doesn't go either for Durant. Washington with the ball. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Thompson outside. It could go. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks, hitting 3 straight. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Beal and Allen are out on the wing. Royce O'Neal is out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Three-pointer, Beal. The shot that time not on target. The Mavericks lead by 8. Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Allen, the pass to Plumlee. The three. Mavericks with the rebound. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Irving with a deep three. Plumlee pulls down the board. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Dunn, he's checked in for Allen. Edwards, he's checked in for Dallas. Now here's Irving. He's got 9. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Irving's got 12.
Oh, just tremendous range from Kyrie. If he steps across the half-court line, you better have a hand up.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Up top, Lively. Pounded by Beal. Lively's shot is off. Suns trail by 11. Pass to Beal. Plumlee with it. Jones from outside. Drills it from deep. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Now Lively releases. Outside Edwards. Fires the 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now. Three-pointer O'Neal. The Mavericks pull it in. Lively's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Marshall, defended by Dunn. Pass to Lively. Back to Marshall. 6 to shoot. Lively with it. From deep. Jones grabs the board.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Beal, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Here's Christie. He's covered by O'Neal. Edwards a screen on Beal. Irving fires from way outside. Marshall passes to Irving. Back to Marshall. From downtown. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Marshall's got his first 3 points of the game. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Here's Irving. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Williams. There's Davis with the three, and Dallas hits again from deep.
Well, Davis is a very capable shooter. He can hit from just about anywhere.
Plumlee, a screen on Williams. Booker. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Here's Gafford. And Durant with the block.
It's pretty hard to shoot over a 9-foot standing reach. KD send him back.
The three ball. Gafford grabs the miss. Gafford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Williams. Pass to Gafford. There's 25 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Williams. Here he goes. Anthony Davis going up top.
Throw it AD's way, and he'll take care of the rest. A huge alley-oop target for his teammates.
For three, Booker. Counted from distance. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Pass to Washington. And so we wrap up the first half. Dallas on top, up by 8. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
31. Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot line. They're measuring up the shot.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half, we've got Davis, Thompson out there with Kyrie Irving. Then it's Washington, and it's Gafford in at center, locking down the middle. Now here's Thompson, pass to Gafford. Pulls it from the corner. Richards pulls it in. Suns trail by 8. For 3. Washington grabs the miss. Washington's got 5 rebounds tonight. And Kevin Durant is arguably the greatest scoring forward ever. What makes KD so incredible, Doris?
BA, this game better go into triple overtime if I've got to list everything that makes this guy special. Size, elite shooting, ability to handle the ball at 7 feet, put it on the deck, get past, finish in traffic, rebound. You need me to guard every single position on the defensive end? I can do that. I could go on all night. How much time we got, BA?
One of the all-time greats, Kevin Durant, the slim rebound. Booker, good.
Putting up points is what Devin Booker does best, and right now he is showing out.
Irving fires from way outside, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Irving's got 15 points. Booker for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Gafford's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Gafford with a screen on Beal. Goes up from the top of the key. Thompson finds Irving. Let's go with a 3. To the left wing. For 3, Gafford. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Booker no good. The Mavericks lead by 5. Three-pointer. And it's Gafford missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Dallas has gone just 1 of 6 from long distance here in the third. The shots just aren't falling. Oh, Thompson from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some.
Come on, that's almost unfair. This guy steps across the half-court line and you've got to guard him from that spot.
KD splashes the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
He's been a piece of the puzzle tonight, but it's a team effort. Everyone's contributing to this lead.
Lays it in off the pretty lob.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Now here's Irving. He's got 15. The three from Washington. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Richards has got 5 rebounds in the game. From behind the arc. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. Lively, he's checked in for Dallas. Dinwiddie comes in for Irving. Lively with it. Durant covering. Lively passes to Thompson. Back to Lively. Lets the 3 fly. Dallas no good that time either.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Beal's shot is off.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Suns trail by 8. Richards, the pass to Booker. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Thompson, no good. Phoenix is shooting just 36% in the third. Here's Beal, and he drains the quick shot. Beal's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Well, Bradley Beal gets into the mid-range. Let's remember, this is a 3-level score. He will take what you give him.
And so ball out of bounds. Thompson touched it last.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Phoenix making some changes. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. Allen comes in for Durant. And it's Jones in for Devin Booker. Marshall, he's checked in for Dallas. Christie comes in for Klay Thompson. Now here's Davis. He's got 5. 3-pointer. AD stretching the floor. Here's Beal. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. He takes it in. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Marshall. And here's Lively. Takes the 3. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Dallas with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. A 3-point. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. They've got Devin Booker, Mason Plumlee out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Tyus Jones, and it's done in at small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. The Mavericks lead by 9. From outside the arc, and Lively with a basket on the assist by Dinwiddie. Lively's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Booker fires from way outside, and he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Irving fires from way outside. Rebounded by Dunn. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Booker puts the fadeaway right on the money.
Booker playing a little bit of cat and mouse, smart enough to know when it's better to pull up.
Jones from outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And the ball out of play. The Suns will have it. The Suns making a switch here. Allen's checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Williams is checked in. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. Trailing by 10. And Booker cash on the 3.
You have to honor Booker's range. This guy can get flowing from the 3-point line.
Here's Christie. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Booker no good. Dallas has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Christie's shot is off. The Suns have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth.
They set him up. Booker's going to knock it down. Great execution there.
The Mavericks lead by 7. Irving fires from way outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. O'Neal misses.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Here's Dunn. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 9 rebounds now. Irving fires from way outside. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Suns shooting just around 32% from the field. Outside for Booker. And the Suns miss again.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
Pass to Lively. The 3 ball. Again, the miss by Dallas. Suns trail by 10. And Booker puts up a deep 3. And the Suns miss again. And here's Dallas. Williams from long range. The long distance 3 is buried. Williams has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, the Suns shooting 27% here in the fourth. Here's Booker. Ooh, some contact there. No issue for Booker, though.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out.
Wing shot on the way. Got it. And the Mavericks lead by 13. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. From deep. Booker missing again. For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Christie's shot is off.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Pulls up. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 15 points here in the second half. Dallas leading by 11.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Mavericks.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kyrie Irving.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
Booker, good. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Now Booker fires from way outside. He can't hit that time. Here's Thompson. From deep three-point land. Can't get it to fall. And so Dallas takes this one by a big. Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Allie LaFleur.
right? But really, the league in general is looking for early offense. These teams, no different.
Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. They've got Daniel Gafford. Irving is out there with Klay Thompson. And there's Davis, and it's Washington in at the small forward. Thompson with the bucket.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
And it's Irving missing.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now, here's Washington. Thompson looking for an opening. Here's the three. Knocks down the three ball.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game, Klay Thompson.
And Clark, the Rockets, just one of a handful of franchises to win back-to-back NBA titles.
Can you believe that, Kevin? It was roughly 30 years ago that the Rockets did that, led by Hakeem Olajuwon, perhaps the best player in the league at that time. Of course, this was while Michael Jordan was retired from the NBA the first time.
The Rockets have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. The Rockets again can't hit.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Thompson for three. Another three for Dallas.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Ime Udoka. Now, when asked about the game plan on Anthony Davis, coach said, we have to do our best to keep him out of the paint. Now, that's where he's most effective. If he beats us with his jump shot, well, we can live with that. Interior defense will be put to the test. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And it's in there.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
Now, here is Irving. A three ball. Şengün with the rebound. Rockets have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, takes a three. And there's Green on the assist by Şengün.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
And a deep three from Irving. Dallas again missing. Houston's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And Vliet on the wing. Thompson outside. Fade away. It's rebounded by Dallas.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
Thompson way outside. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. For Houston, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Sinks the three-pointer. Thompson's got a couple of threes now in the first for Houston. And Clark watching Amen Thompson. He is just a different kind of athlete.
He sure is, boy. Special as an athlete. And we've got some of the greatest athletes in the world across the NBA. He's smooth, he's explosive, he's fluid, well coordinated. Seems like he just kind of floats in the air. It's special to watch him do his thing.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Ahmed will blow right by you.
Now here's Davis. Scoreless thus far. Shot clock at 3. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now Green. Van Vliet outside. Puts up a 3. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks trail by 3. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Fires the 3. Thompson with the rebound. No No good that time. Amen Thompson, he's feeling it tonight, and he has been the driving. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then it's Tari Eason. Then it's Cam Whitmore. And it's Holiday in at the point. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Smith kicks to Holiday. A second chance effort. Gets the front of the rim and out. Mavericks trail by 3. On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Holiday. And Kyrie Irving gets the 3. Irving's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Mavs. For Houston, they've gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core star. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the 3. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players. Well, it's all about being confident from there for Spencer Dinwiddie, a capable threat from distance now.
The Rockets again can't hit.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet comes in for Aaron Holiday. Dallas also making some changes. Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Whiteford. It's Thompson in for Christie. Dallas leading by 3. Thompson way outside. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Eason. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Eason's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Offensive rebound. Houston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
This one has been all about Amen Thompson, a freakish athlete. When he gets rolling, there's just not much a defender can do. And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 6, and Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Hey, Clark, no one covers the college game like you. And for new pros, what are the biggest challenges adjusting to life in the NBA and the play itself?
Speed and size, Kevin. I mean, that's where it really starts. You've got to be in great condition. But the speed and size of the players at the NBA level is unlike any other basketball you play. Everybody in the NBA is big and athletic. And things are just played and done at a much faster pace.
Now, here's Thompson. He's got 12. Three-pointer. They get it back. Puts up a deep 3. Gafford kicks to Thompson. The Mavericks rebound. And another shot. Can't get the layup. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 4-point game. On the wing, Brooks. VanVleet against Irving. Latrey, he hits that shot, his first of the night, now 1 for 6.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter.
The fire that Irving plays with, I mean, you can feel it. When you make a 3 on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
Stolen by VanVleet. .44 seconds left in the second quarter. Fires fires from way outside. A rebound by Washington.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Now Washington following the miss by Fred VanVleet from deep. Shoots over VanVleet. Misses off the right iron. Rockets trail by 4.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Thompson with it. Before heading to the locker room, they're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Amen Thompson has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. We've got Irving. Anthony Davis is out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Thompson in at the 2 guard. Well, there's no question, and he welcomes this, that Anthony Davis shoulders a heavy load on the defensive end.
And he should, and he does. I mean, he's a true anchor. He protects the rim. He can guard out on the perimeter. He communicates well. He's got an excellent basketball IQ. And he's a guy that can cover up a lot of mistakes from his teammates.
Green against Thompson. From outside, off the mark. Mavericks leading by 6. From deep three-point land, Gafford finds Thompson. Klay Thompson with that deep range.
And that was from the parking lot. Got to be impressed with how accurate Thompson is from way outside.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And Gafford throws it down.
Kyrie looking to get others involved. Nice awareness there.
VanVleet with it. Picked up by Thompson. Thompson against VanVleet. Green, the pass to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Houston needs to get a shot off. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Green.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
On its way from Irving for 2. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. VanVleet kicks to Şengün. And it's off from three-point range. Dallas leading by 8. And Irving launches it from deep. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Kicks it out to VanVleet. The Mavericks pull it in. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Buries the long-range jumper. Thompson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Mavs. Brooks for 3. And falls. Great assist by VanVleet. VanVleet's got his 3rd assist on the night.
2 minutes.
Irving looking over the floor. 2 minutes. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. It's really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And a deep 3 from Irving. Eason grabs the board. Rockets trail by 8. Gafford passes to Irving. The Rockets pull it in. Şengün's got 7 rebounds in the game. Green inside the three-point line. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Thompson for the triple. Rebounded by Gafford. Gafford's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And here's Marshall from the arc. That shot is off. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Houston. Trailing here by 8. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The shot's good from Irving.
Well, his flair for the spectacular has you holding your breath every time Kyrie has the ball.
Şengün with the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Irving up top, covered by Van Vliet. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Şengün got 3 off the mark. Mavericks leading by 8. Outside, Davis. A three-pointer, no good. 24 seconds left to play in the third. Now here's Van Vliet. Still yet to score. Rebounded by Gafford.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
And here's Irving. He got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Dallas holding on to an 8-point. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The post-pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Holiday in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And here's Marshall from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Şengün's got 9 rebounds now tonight. In the corner, it's Eason. Off target from three-point range. Mavericks leading by 5. Launches it. Marshall gets the bucket. Marshall's got himself on the board with 3 there. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Mavericks.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Şengün with the ball. He's picked up by Irving. Smith for 3. Good on the triple.
And he's got confidence to let it go from anywhere beyond the arc. Whether it's the corner or up top, Smith makes a defense work.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Outside Holiday. Here's Whitmore. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Dinwiddie for 3. The Rockets pull it in. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time, no need to force it. The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Houston's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Off target from outside. Mavericks leading by 5. Irving for 3. It goes straight through with the switch.
Well, this is a staple, a pillar of Irving's attack. You got to be up on him or he'll pull up on a dime.
Şengün against Lively. Here's Şengün. Dinwiddie with the rebound. For the three. Hits it from three-point range. And it's a 10-point Maverick lead.
Dinwiddie is not an easy cover. I mean, he's an efficient player who's able to use his height to his advantage.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Oh, man, check out the handle. I didn't know he had that in this game.
Holiday against Irving. Puts up a deep three. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Şengün against Irving. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Şengün against Irving. Şengün no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Christie against Easton. Here's Christie. Over Easton. Christie can't make it. For Houston, they've gone 4-10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Now, Lively fires for three. Easton grabs the board. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Another miss by Houston. It's stolen by Easton.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Smith outside. Six on the shot clock. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
defenses in the NBA.
Yeah, these games were a grind to play in. You're fighting for every bucket. So the little things, like an extra possession here or there, those will be huge.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Dunn in at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, that's a shame because I'm not sure the defense will let him get a shot that good again very soon.
Durant against Şengün. Outside Durant. Off target from three-point range. And here's Green from the arc. Brooks, the pass to Green. A quick shot there. It's off target. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. I asked him about the many difficulties that Kevin Durant presents to a defense, and Coach said with most guys, you can force them left or right or send help. With Kevin, he can always shoot over the top of you. Sometimes you feel helpless in that regard. Not a lot of solutions for a 7-foot sharpshooter, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. The Rockets have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
Now here's Beal. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
The 3-second violation. Rockets ball.
The Rockets have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Here's Van Vliet. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside Durant. Let's go with a 3. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
The confidence that Durant has in his three-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all. Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Fires for 3. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Slick shot by Durant. Gets the pass and is in his motion a second later.
Van Vliet scanning the floor. Back to Thompson. The 3 is up. Can't get it to fall. 0 for 2 now.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Beal, right side. Sends it home from three-point land.
Beal can hurt you from just about anywhere, and he is a multi-skilled player.
Thompson, a screen on Booker. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Dives for it, and that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Beal. O'Neal, he's checked in for Dunn. Here's Green from the arc. Sinks the tray. Green's got 6 points.
He can get it done off the dribble or off the catch. Green is just a flat-out shooter.
Booker, pass to Durant. Durant with another miss. And so Thompson will bring it up for the Rockets. 6-point game. Brooks from outside hits a three-pointer.
You gotta at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Şengün.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
You know, it's hard to understate the value Van Vliet brings to this team, Richard.
When you look back at Toronto's championship in 2019, he made some huge plays. When the moment got big, he came through and came out on top. At the arc, Booker is pretty efficient. This man can hurt you from downtown if you're not careful.
Şengün, a screen on Booker. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Great look, but off the mark.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Brooks outside. On target from range. He's got 6.
Offensively, Brooks can be just relentless, constantly looking for chances to get his team points.
Beal outside. Takes a 3. Knocks down the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Rockets trail by 6. Outside, Green. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And the Suns shooting about 40% in the early stages of this game. Throw it down on the lob.
I like Beal's vision. Makes a great read on this pass.
Van Vliet against Booker. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Thompson. 4-3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Phoenix up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Cam Whitmore out there with Aaron Holiday. And it's Eason in at the small forward position. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 6. Here's Whitmore outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Whitmore's got his first 3 points of the game.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the three.
Ever since Phoenix changed ownership, they've been all in on winning now, Richard.
They've traded a lot of picks away and young talent to assemble a team of superstars. Some of the best shooters in the history of this league. And they were willing to go deep into the luxury tax to sustain it.
Now here's Beal. He's got 6. Sinks it from distance. Beal's got 9.
A guy you can rely on to find points. Beal is always hunting for that next shot.
Here's Şengün. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. Şengün against Plumlee. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Houston making some changes. Thompson, he's checked in for Smith. And Fred Van Vliet is subbed in for Holiday. Dunn, he's checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for Jones. Now here's Van Vliet. Yet to see a basket. The 6-footer. Plumlee pulls down the board. Phoenix leading by 8. Pass to Booker. Here's Plumlee. Shoots over Şengün. Plumlee, no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with. That first step is so dangerous with Amin. I mean, he was just gone.
Slam dunk by Plumlee.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. 3-pointer off the mark. Phoenix has gone 7 for 17 from 3-point range so far in this matchup. Booker no good. Rockets trail by 8. Fires the 3. Şengün no good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Dillon Brooks checked in for Houston. Jalen Green comes in for Whitmore. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Bradley Beal. Houston has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
Van Vliet with it. Picked up by Plumlee. There's the 3. Van Vliet misses. The Suns lead by 7. Durant with a screen on Green. Booker can't get it to go.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
There's the triple. And it's Green missing. The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Booker, good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so Durant will bring it up for Phoenix. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Outside Jones. Beyond the arc. Rockets with a rebound. Thompson outside. Brooks outside. Fires from deep. And Thompson gets the three. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is big for Thompson's confidence. He needs to keep hitting from downtown.
Drops in the three.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
The offensive rebound.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
Nope, shooting 3 for 8 in the game now.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, and you're not going to just have the green light for long if you're chucking up bombs like that.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The fadeaway. Thompson with another miss. Phoenix leading by 4.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
And Booker cash on the 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Şengün, no good. Booker for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Phoenix Suns closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Runs. They're thinking about the shot.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And so in the game for the Suns, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's done in at the 3. Durant, after 3 straight drafts high in the lottery, the Rockets got to 500 in 2024.
Yeah, and I love how they signed some vets in the summer of 23. Houston decided we want to win now, and I wish more teams did that.
Shoots a fadeaway. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got his 6th rebound on the night. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Houston.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Outside for Green. For 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Booker for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson's got his 5th rebound in this one. 3-pointer, Brooks. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Booker's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Van Vliet with it. Done in his pocket. Here's Green. Oh, Green with a strong take.
The defense gets physical with Green inside, so he uses his agility to get around him.
Here's Durant. Uncovered. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Durant's got 8.
I know what they say. Defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Van Vliet. You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
And here's Thompson for 3. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 5 assists tonight.
A confident shot from Amen. I mean, when he trusts his J, Thompson is that much more difficult to check.
Rockets trail by 4. Green, the pass to Thompson. Now Brooks, defended by Dunn. Van Vliet against Booker. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Fade away. Out to Beal. Pass to Durant. Nice jump shot. He's got 13. The Rockets have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Şengün with it. Done in his pocket. From the arc. That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist by Şengün.
If you let him, Van Vliet will just live at the arc. I mean, he shoots fearlessly from out there.
Booker for 3. And it's Booker again missing.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Now here's Durant. 13 points in the game.
Making that tricky shot from the corner look so simple. That's just a bucket for Durant.
The 3 from Thompson. Shoots over Durant. Richards pulls it in.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
He is tenacious. Love to watch him battle on the defensive glass.
Lets it go from deep. That doesn't go either for Thompson. The Suns lead by 4. Launches a 3. It's Booker on the wing. The 3. He drops it from range. Booker's got 15.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
And the Suns shooting just about 33% since this second half started. 32 seconds left in the third quarter here. Pass to Durant. Jacks up a 3. That doesn't go either for Durant.
At some point, you need to know when to stop shooting. Just too many misses piling up for him.
It's tipped. Booker against Van Vliet. Durant surveying the D. Got it up. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
Buzzer-beating backbreaker. That pushes the lead to double digits.
Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. More 2K action in just a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Aaron Holiday out there with Cam Whitmore. And it's Eason in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. The 3, Smith. They get it again. Fires away from way up. From long range.
Did you see where he shot that from?
How about that?
Oh, that might be the craziest shot I've seen. No rhyme or reason whatsoever.
And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Rockets trail by 7. Here's Şengün. Stolen by Booker. Done. The pass to Booker. Here's O'Neal. With the fadeaway. And that one is right through the heart. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Booker with one of the most effortless strokes you'll ever see.
Great open look there.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Booker for 3. The answer, Devin Booker.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Eason with a steal. Here's the 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got rebound number 7 tonight. Outside Booker. Fades back. Eason pulls it in. Rockets trail by 9. Smith with it. He's picked up by Jones. Houston with another miss. The Suns have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Booker no good.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
Şengün passes to Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Booker, the pass to Jones. Pulls it from 20. Booker missing again.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch. That is not the shot they needed there. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Pass to Dunn. Booker surveying the floor. Over Whitmore. And it's Booker again missing. The Rockets have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Offensive board. Smith right side. Another shot. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Booker for 3. And it's Booker again missing. Rockets trail by 6. Ooh, it's stolen away. Throws it up high. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
That right there might put the finishing touch on this one. Definitely not the time to get sloppy with the ball.
For 3, Smith. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Plumlee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now Booker. 1:14 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. It's hauled in by Houston.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Eason. Plumlee pulls down the board. Well, the Suns shooting just 38% for this game so far. Here's Booker. On the clock. Puts up a 3. That shot, no good.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
23 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. The shot by Holiday, no good. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. So the Suns win it. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused in.
the guard position. That is going to be special.
Well, that's the point of attack on both ends of the floor, and it's always fun to see skilled and capable guards duel it out. It is like watching a great chess match.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's done in at the 3 spot. And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Beal, the pass to Booker. Over Irving. Beal from long range. And he's good on the 3-ball.
You're talking about one of the sweetest shooting guards in the entire NBA. Bradley Beal from deep. Yes, sir.
Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Pass to Thompson. 5 on the clock. Puts up a deep 3. Offensive rebound. Back to Irving from deep 3-point territory. He doesn't hit that one. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Yes, Kevin, I caught up with Jason Kidd just a few minutes ago. Now, we spoke about how his team is prepared to try and defend Bradley Beal tonight. Coach said we want to keep that ball out of his hands as much as possible. Make somebody else be the playmaker and scorer. That's our goal. It's a difficult challenge. We'll see if they're successful. Guys?
Thank you, David. There's the 3. Here's Gafford. And it's sent back by KD. From downtown, a rebound by Washington. For Dallas, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. And when you look at P.J. Washington, his value, DB, lies in his defensive versatility.
Well, he's cross-positional. You can switch virtually every position with him on the defensive end. There's a strong physical presence, but maybe my favorite attribute is he's fearless. There's a toughness and an edge, and boy, you give him a big shot to take, he's not going to hesitate.
And here's Irving, following the 3 from Kevin Durant. And here's Davis for 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Suns have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Beal from long range. The Mavericks pull it in. Gafford's got 6 rebounds here tonight. A deep 3 from Irving. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's good from long range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Mavericks shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. Thompson with the bucket.
I don't think there's any such thing as too deep a shot for Klay Thompson. His range extends way beyond that strike.
Outside for Beal. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Irving. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
For 3, Durant. And Booker kicks to KD. Takes a 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Durant's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Phoenix.
Kevin Durant, the easy opportunity from 3. It's fluid and it's on point.
Irving against Booker. Irving looking over the floor. Over Booker. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Puts up a deep 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And here's Irving. And that one released in time, but no good. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Suns?
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the court for the Suns, the wing pair we'll be seeing is Beal and Allen. Plumlee out there with O'Neal. And it's Jones in at the one spot. And Doris, when you take a look at someone like Royce O'Neal, what do you see?
I mean, so many things, Kevin. There's great intangibles with this young man. Hard worker, incredibly smart defensively, versatile defensively, and he's so often matched up against the opponent's best scorer and relishes it. I love that.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. And no good, had a chance to take the lead there. There's Beal with the three. And Lively pulls it down. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Irving against Allen. Dinwiddie for 3. Good on the three-point shot. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 3 now for Dallas.
Listen, this guy has got good touch and solid shooting stroke. Spencer Dinwiddie comfortable in the catch and shoot.
Beal, the pass to Plumlee. Shoots. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
You see, Kyrie never hesitates as soon as he sees that open man. Boy, it is on time.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
And here's Marshall from the arc. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Lets it go from deep. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Derek Lively. And it's Klay Thompson in for Christie. And here are the Mavericks now. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Gafford throws it down. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. How do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Mavericks at last season's trade deadline added length by acquiring Daniel Gafford and P.J. Washington. Coach Jason Kidd says they help on both ends. Gafford has the ability to roll, he has great hands. P.J. can put the ball on the floor and guard 1 through 5. And then defensively, they both bring physicality. Kevin?
David, there is an argument to be made. That was one of the best trades at midseason this league has seen in a very long time. Now, Booker, after Spencer Dinwiddie missing on that last three-pointer, fades away. Again, the miss by Booker.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing. Mavericks leading by 3. Outside Irving. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate. Boy, nice shot. He didn't need the fadeaway to create separation, though. He was wide open.
Dinwiddie for three. Another three for Dallas.
Well, Spencer Dinwiddie is very capable from deep. Don't let him get hot now.
Here's Booker. 5 points in the game. O'Neal outside. O'Neal a screen on Dinwiddie.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. It's been quite a game for Bradley Beal.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Davis is out there with Washington. Then there's Irving. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Gafford in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd. Irving way outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
And Thompson puts up a deep 3. Dallas, no good that time either. Suns leading by 4. Steps back. On the wing, Booker is covered by Irving. Booker's shot is good. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Gafford sets the pick for Irving. Shot to stop the run. Pass to Gafford. And there's the foul. It'll go on Nick Richards. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Suns. And a wide open look for Irving. Dallas, no good that time either.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
KD can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 6. Outside, Davis. And the 3 off target. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Outside for KD. Durant trains it from distance.
It's not just that Kevin Durant scores it. It is the efficiency with which he does it. This guy, you can lean into him on the offensive end.
Irving can't get it to go.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Booker with it. He's picked up by Irving. The offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Booker. Pass to Dunn. Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Booker.
This is what he does. Booker, an aggressive scorer who doesn't take any possessions off.
Irving finds Thompson. In the corner, it's Gafford. Back to Thompson. To end the cold streak. Klay Thompson with that deep range.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
And here's Booker from the arc. Mavericks with the rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Gafford. Defended by Richards. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Richards. Second personal foul.
The first one falls. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Suns also making a change. O'Neal's checked in. Gafford cans them both. Phoenix leading by 6. Durant deciding where to go with it. Outside for Beal. O'Neal dishes to Durant. A three-pointer off the mark. The Mavericks shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play in that end. And that one's good, Irving.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Thompson passes to Irving for the tie. Rebound by the Suns. Richards got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. KD with it. 12 points for him. Fires away from way outside. And Durant can't get that one to fall. Now the Mavericks with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Now Davis. Outside Irving. Lets it go. That one a little long. Suns leading by 3. Now here's Booker. He's got 11. There's 21 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. And the Suns miss again.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Irving for 3. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Suns ahead. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. They've got Royce O'Neal, Tyus Jones out there with Booker. Then there's Plumlee, and it's done in at the small forward. And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Christie.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Marshall inside the three-point line. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They've led by as many as 11 points. There's the triple. Booker sinks the 3.
You've got to be there on the catch if Devin Booker gets an opportunity from the perimeter. This guy too good a shooter.
Christie kicks to Marshall. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And the 3-ball is good.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. And you don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Plumlee dishes to Booker. Plumlee with a screen on Christie. Offensive rebound. Dunn finds Booker. Jones for 3. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Christie. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Suns leading. Plumlee with the screen. Booker with a deep 3. Shoots. Again, the miss by Booker. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. And here's Marshall from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Marshall's got 5 points in the quarter. guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Jarek Lively. Anthony Davis comes in for Edwards. Washington's checked in for Marshall. It's Thompson in for Christie. Thompson inside the line. Over to the wing. Gafford, no one around him. Offline with his 3.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Booker. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Dallas has gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the 4th and been successful 3 times. And that one is good. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
Yeah, that's next level stuff from AD. He draws the eyes of the defense and then locates the open man.
Durant up top. He's guarded by Davis. With the shot. And right on target. Good.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's throwing like this, watch out.
Irving way outside. The rebound by Richard. Richard's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. 1:05 left to play in the final quarter. KD on the wing. Over Davis. They get the rebound. And here is Dunn. Booker outside. From deep 3-point territory. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And for him to shoot from that distance is a bit of a head scratcher.
I think as a player, you have to know your strengths and play to them, and that is not within his range.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
And here are the Suns now. They lead by 1. Davis against Durant. It's Beal on the wing. Booker with a deep 3. Misses there. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. Thank you, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
Şengün out there with Thompson. And it's Brooks in at small forward. And for Dallas, Kyrie Irving out there with Thompson. Then there's P.J. Washington. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's Gafford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
You know, when you think about how the Mavs play defense, so much depends on how they defend the point of attack. They've got great rim protection and rotations, but if they aren't stopping penetration, it's tough. Now here's Thompson. Gafford with a screen on Green. Thompson fires from way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Love the response from Thompson there. You knew it was going to be about payback for him.
And it's Green missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Out to the wing. The three from Washington. It's hauled in by Houston. Brooks with it. Irving picks him up. Van Fleet on the wing. Over Gafford. Davis with a rebound. For Dallas, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Outside Irving. Pass to Washington. Oh, Brooks with the steal. The three from Thompson. Kept alive. And he lobs it up to the rim. Thompson with a steal. Şengün with a steal. And it's hammered home by Green.
Green loves putting that vertical of his to good use. Nice timing on that alley-oop.
Irving with a deep three. Again, the miss by Dallas.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And it was maybe a step out of his range.
And the go-ahead bucket, no good. For Houston, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Here's Van Vliet. Out to Thompson. The three is up. Washington grabs the miss. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. We talked about Fred Van Vliet and how Coach hopes to counter him. The coach told me I'd love to put size on him and give him an unfavorable matchup. But the truth is, it's all about hustle, just staying on him as much as possible. It's a pretty straightforward strategy, but Coach hopes it's effective. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie. And that one's good. Green.
Of course, a volume three-point shooter like Green hasn't answered. He was ready to strike back in a hurry.
The three from Thompson. It's rebounded by Houston. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Van Vliet misses. The Mavericks trailing. Well, Clark, the first 9 years of his career, he played mostly power forward. But over the last 3, Anthony Davis playing a lot of center.
And I think his game has become more focused on staying in the paint, which is where he's dominant. He's added tons of strength over the years. He's using that to his advantage. He's always been one of the special players in the league, in my opinion. And he's still one of the top 15 guys in the league for sure.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. Green for 3. Fires in the triple. Green's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Green stopping on a dime and putting up his shot. Boy, that was impressive how suddenly he did that.
For 3, Dinwiddie. Gafford passes to Davis. Shoots over Thompson. Davis can't hit.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Smith outside. And a great assist by Van Fleet as that one goes.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Dinwiddie outside. Off the mark there with a 3. Houston leading by 5. Here's Thompson. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful. That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Dinwiddie against Van Fleet. Gafford passes to Washington. Gafford with a screen on Brooks. The 3 from Washington. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. And the Mavericks with some changes. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. And Christie subbed in for Klay Thompson. Davis a screen. To the right side. Here's Marshall. Connects from downtown.
Working it to the open teammate that time. Excellent awareness from Davis.
Green finds Adams. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Well, he just didn't make the catch. Didn't look the ball into his hands. He must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
12 seconds left in the first. Lively. Again, the miss by Dallas. Holiday taking his time here. It could go. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Jalen Green making highlight. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Rockets.
To me, it's been the ball movement. That's been the key. I mean, going from good to great. Not settling for a good shot, making that extra pass, keeping the defense off balance, and taking great shots.
And not only that, they're off to a pretty hot start shooting from outside. They seem locked in tonight.
They've got Najee Marshall. Spencer Dinwiddie is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Derek Lively. And it's Christie in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Marshall with the bucket. Well, Grant, with players getting bigger and more athletic, do you support moving the restricted area out?
Yeah, B.A., I would. We've seen a lot of injuries when defenders slide underneath elevated players on the drive. So cutting down that risk makes a lot of sense.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. From deep. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got 5 rebounds tonight. This one for 3. That's good from Eason. On the assist by Şengün. Eason's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Now here's Dinwiddie. Whitmore defending. Pass to Marshall. From downtown, it's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Christie, covered by Smith. Clock at 6. Marshall with the bucket. Marshall's got 12.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
For 3, Smith. Lively grabs a miss. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 4. Here's Marshall. And it's all from 3-point range. Houston has gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Outside Whitmore. The 3. Lively grabs a miss. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
You know, this is what makes Dinwiddie so dangerous, guys. His shot preparation makes him ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Houston with another miss. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. For 3, Smith. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
And Smith has such confidence rising up from deep. This is what's going to make him so dangerous here in the pros.
Dinwiddie passes to Marshall. Launches it. And he missed there. 4 for 8 shooting now so far. Houston leading by 4. After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
Here's Marshall after the basket by Houston. Back to Lively. Dinwiddie outside. This one for three. It's hauled in by Houston.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Now here's Şengün. Shoots over Lively. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one. Jacks up with 3. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Irving looking around. Launches a 3. Pass to Lively. The 3. Good D by Şengün. Gets it off. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Houston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Well, it's clear the defensive focus was to shut down Kyrie Irving because so far it's working. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Houston leading by 6. Kicking off the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. Green is the 2 with Brooks at the 3. Thompson out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. Now here's Irving. Thompson outside. Oh! From the parking lot!
And that was from the parking lot. You got to be impressed with how accurate Thompson is from way outside.
Pass to Şengün. Outside for Brooks. Takes a 3. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist. Şengün's got 4 assists in the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom. Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Baseline try. Şengün, no good. Mavericks trail by 3. Outside Irving. 17-foot shot on the way, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Kyrie going to work from the mid-range is a thing of beauty. Such a skilled offensive player.
You know, Clark, watching Kyrie Irving, he still does things you just can't believe.
His ball handling ability is just remarkable, and his finishing ability surpasses his rush hour handles, and that's saying a ton. He can beat anybody off the dribble. He can make tough shots. He really is one of the elite scorers from the guard position in the history of the NBA. I don't think that's an overstatement. From the angles he finishes, the shots he can make, he's as elite as we've had in the league.
You know, inside is where Thompson excels, and the concentration allowing him to finish there.
The Mavericks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Irving fires from way outside. That one's good. This game is all even. Irving's got 8 here in this quarter. Thompson passes to Green. There's the triple. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 5 rebounds in the game. Irving against Thompson. The 3 from Washington. They get it back. Back to Irving. Launches it from deep. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. And now a 3-point Maverick lead.
Hey, you need a big night from one of your stars? I introduced you to Kyrie Irving. He is lethal and able.
Şengün, no good. And here's Davis. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Thompson with it. Green picks him up. Ooh, a nice play by Klay Thompson as he scores. Thompson's got 9.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Green. Give him 8. From deep three-point land, the long-range shooting of Jalen Green.
What a shot by Green. Maxed out his range on that one.
Van Vliet against Irving. Gafford with the ball. No points yet. Outside Irving. Pass to Washington. Irving screen on Brooks. Here's Washington, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
A big group substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Marshall comes in for Washington. Exum's checked in for Thompson. And Williams is subbed in for Kyrie Irving. And a new group getting ready for the Rockets. Steven Adams checked in for Alperen Şengün. Smith comes in for Thompson. Eason's checked in for Brooks. And it's Shepard in for Van Vliet.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
The Rockets with another miss. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
Exum's shot is off. Rockets trail by 3. Here's Adams. Davis with a rebound. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Here's Marshall. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed. Davis has got 3 assists tonight. And here's Shepard for 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Outside Davis. Pass to Williams. And there's the call on Tari Eason. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Puts up a deep 3. Doesn't go that time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Mavericks ahead, up by 6. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Mavericks lead by 6. They've got Kyrie Irving. Najee Marshall is out there with Edwards. Then it's Williams, and it's Lively in its center. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Now here's Williams. No good with the triple. Here's Marshall. Williams defending. Marshall with the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Here's Marshall. Edwards for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Holiday finds Smith. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Şengün. The fader. And the shot goes.
Şengün showing his touch there. That's a tough spot for a big.
Dallas has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Irving against Holiday. Let's go with a 3. And that's good. Irving for 3. Irving's got 14 points here in the second half.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Williams. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the pump fake. The deep 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. 3-pointer Holiday. Here's Easton. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
And so it's Dallas with it. Now Irving. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
The 3, Smith. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
This is huge for Smith's overall growth. Now, he wants to be a knockdown scorer in big-time spots.
Drains the triple. Edwards gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Holiday passes to Şengün. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Mavericks lead by 4. Here's Marshall. Off target with the 3. The kick out to Williams. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Smith. Misses off the right iron.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Marshall can't hit. Rockets trail by 7. Right side, Holiday. Beyond the arc. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got rebound number 11. The 3 is up. Holiday grabs the miss. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Rockets. Easton finds Şengün. The Rockets again can't hit. The Mavericks shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Houston shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. Fires from deep. Nails it from 3. Şengün's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And that is a gigantic shot from Alperen Şengün, showing he can be counted on in the clutch. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Holiday from long range. They get it back. Oh, misses the dunk. And Dallas with possession. They lead by 7. Pass to Irving. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Marshall can't hit. Now here's Holiday. So it's Dallas winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but that's